Alright guys, so I'm going to do something a little bit different on this channel because games are so incredibly boring these days. I'm going to start doing game reviews, and if you guys like the game review and it catches on, I'll start making that thing on the channel. So let's talk about why this game sucks so bad and why it's so incredibly boring. First thing I want to talk about is that it is online only. I don't know why they made it online only, but there's a lot of people that don't have internet. And one of the selling points of Left 4 Dead was that it was offline and you could play with someone next to you, with the co-op, split screen, etc. I don't know why they did not make it split screen, and I don't know why they have it where you can only play online. I don't know why they did that, but that's one of the biggest things that irks me and seemingly everyone else while I checked on Reddit and why other people dislike this game. Split screen was a selling point, and that's actually one of the things I was hyped for about this game. Luckily, I did not buy this game, but I've been playing it for about 2 hours, and I can't believe how boring it is. I found myself just wanting to run through the game and get it over with. I'm like, man, this is like a second job, or a third job, actually. And I'm just like, man, this game is so incredibly boring. Why is it so boring? And I kind of figured out why it's so boring. So if you guys are new, make sure you guys like, subscribe, and comment. And let's get into this whole review. Let's start the game up, because it's like a mobile app. It's like a mobile game, pretty much. That's what it is, right? So let's sign in, guys, because online only for some reason. And I actually made a video to this already, but there's a setting in this game that turned my mic off, I guess. I'm not really sure why I didn't record, but that's what happened. So the first thing I want to talk about are the characters. The characters are so incredibly boring. And I know this is like a personal opinion thing, but it's my video, so I'm gonna say what I want. He is incredibly lame. He's lame. He's lame. She's lame. This is an old woman. She's lame. And the only reason that makes her even remotely interesting because she is a female, right? The rest of the characters are lame. So they put just some strange person in there. They put the token black dude. They have a female, of course. They had to put an old lady, right? Everybody gets put in the video game. They have the Asian. They have the fat man. They have the country dude. And they have the liberal. They cover all aspects of, politically correct, so to speak. You can see these characters at like a car wash or the gas station. There's nothing interesting about these characters. Oh, she's native, guys. She's native, Like, they're all boring. They're very boring characters. There's nothing interesting about these characters. And I know that Left 4 Dead 1 and 2 did not have the most interesting characters, but either you felt neutral about them or you were okay, at least okay playing with them. In this game, when I went online and played with other people, people left because they didn't get Holly. I kid you not. We all were trying to get Holly, and you didn't get Holly, everybody left. That's where we're at, because the characters are so uninteresting. That says something about the game alone. The second thing I want to talk about are the graphics. Why does this look like a mobile game? I have a Note Galaxy, I have a Note 10 Plus, alright? Galaxy Plus, you guys get the point. And when I put my phone in game mode to play video games, right? And the best video games you can get on, Android for the best resolution, it looks better than this game. And this is on a PS4. Some people are playing on a PS5. The graphics look terrible. To pay $60 and have the graphics look this grotesque is a problem to me. That's a very, very big problem. All right. Second thing, or I don't know what number I'm on, but the next thing I'm gonna go off of, look at the lighting effect. Look at the lighting effect. It's terrible. It's awful. All right. That looks like cooked fish or something like that. All right. So let's go over here. Something that really irks me is that why are the weapons, right? The weapons in Left 4 Dead, it was kind of like a survival game, right? I don't know if they were trying to go for a Left 4 Dead, a Walking Dead type of thing, where it's like, oh, it's a community, we got guns, I'm not sure if they were trying to do that, but it ruins the survival aspect of the game. When they have so many weapons, and all the weapons feel the same, they all shoot the same. Oh, no burst fire. I was playing this game, and it didn't have any burst fire, right? All the weapons are the same. I don't know why they did that, but they're all feel the same. I don't know if it's just me, but they all feel the same. You can customize your weapon. Oh, you can get military grade weapons. That ruins the game with the horror survival, right? In Left 4 Dead, the military grade weapons were randomly found. You couldn't start the mission out with them. You couldn't customize them because it's a horror survival game, right? And this game is like, oh, let me get the sawed off. Let me mess you up with the sawed off. I'll use a Japanese gun instead, It ruins the game. No horror survival game have grenades. Let me start the match out with grenades. No, it doesn't feel horror survival at all. And then the next thing I want to talk about, and this really irks me too, and it really makes it feel like a game where you just run into, you start that mobile games where it's like a zombie game and you just get put in a sandbox and it's endlessly just kill zombies with no other storyline. No, they try to have a little storyline, but it sucks. All right, like this whole spot right here, what you're seeing on the screen, are in mobile games. Oh, Walker is 4 out of 14. Holly is 4 out of 16. Wherever that means, I don't know what those mean, but this whole thing right here just screams mobile app. All right, I can easily see somebody playing this on their tablet. But the thing that really irks me, it makes this feels like a mobile game. Where is it? I've been playing this game for about 2 hours, and I just wanted to get the game over with. I was running through the stage. I'm going to show you guys that you can run through the stage. And yes, it's on normal mode, but I shouldn't be able to run through the stage and beat each mission without even shooting anyone. But here's the thing. These cards, I don't know what they were trying to do. I don't know if they were trying to make like a action RPG or put some RPG aspects into it. But it feels like they were trying to do Call of Duty, right? Little horror survival, but it's also like The Walking Dead. But then let's put a little Borderlands in there. Let's also add some cards to make it like a mobile app. And they tried a bunch of different things out with this game, and it fails at all of them. It really does. Like these cards, when you equip them, it doesn't even feel powerful. It doesn't even feel like you have it equipped, because the gameplay is so lackluster and it just looks the same. You don't feel it. You know what I mean? You don't feel like, oh, I got extra, I have 20% healing effect. Ooh, I can reload 20% faster. You don't feel it. You don't feel it at all. Next thing I want to talk about is that when you do play solo, you can't even pause the game. Why can't I pause the game? What's the point of even playing solo? Why would I play by myself if you can't pause the game? I'll just play with online people that you can't mute. I couldn't figure out how to mute people. It was so annoying because everyone had their mic on. People were talking to their kids. People were talking on the phone. Kids were screaming in the background. It was very annoying. Alright, so let's get into the gameplay aspect of it. And then I'm going to wrap this video up because I don't want this video to be too long. I think I covered just about everything. Like I said, I made an original video. It was about 11 minutes long and I covered everything so incredibly well. But I'm just not going to do that again. Because it's my second channel and I'm going to put so much effort into this channel. So I already talked about that. Alright, and I'm not going to edit this at all. This is going to be one take, by the way. So where is it? How do you set the game up? So let's do solo campaign. I'm going to show you a little bit of what I hate about it. Because when I first started this game out, they just kept sending me enemies after enemies after enemies in the safe room, I might add. And I was just like, I'm constantly killing the same looking enemies and the same bosses repeatedly. I was just standing there because I was busy. When I started the game up, I'm like, I'm just constantly fighting these same enemies relentlessly, It's, I didn't even start it up. It was so boring. Like, this game is so boring. It's so incredibly boring. And I know Left 4 Dead, you fought the same enemies over and over and over again, but it was kind of like you were being stalked, right? In Left 4 Dead, you had the hunter coming after you. You were being stalked. The guy with the tongue, what is his name, the smoker. You were being stalked. He's like always looking around. You're sure you fought a bunch of zombies, but you never knew when a hunter was gonna pounce on you. You never knew when you're gonna get tongue. You never knew when a spitter was gonna come. You never knew when a boomer was gonna come, right? In Left 4 Dead, but in this game, the boss enemies are the equivalent of the zombies. You're just constantly just off on them repeatedly. You're just killing them constantly. It's so incredibly boring. It's so unthoughtful in the game. There's like, let's put a couple of zombies that all look the same, right? Because at least Left 4 Dead had at least 10 different or 15 different looking zombies. They had a lot of different looking zombies. But in this game, like the same 4 zombies you kill, then you have the same bosses you kill, and they come as often as zombies. That makes the game so incredibly boring to me, right? I already tell you guys, when you equip this stuff, it makes no difference. At least I don't feel like there's a difference. It's like, 10% damage resistance. Like, I don't feel it. It feels like nothing to me. I don't feel the damage resistance. But I'm gonna show you guys a little bit of what I'm talking about. And the graphics are so incredibly bad. There's no detail to the game. Like, look at this. There's no detail to the game, right? When you used to play Left 4 Dead, they had people writing on the wall. You could see all different type of stuff. You can see that Valve put a bunch of effort into their game. Alright, and it's not made by the same people that made Valve, that made Left 4 Dead. It's not Valve. So when you open the door, right, you can just run through, and it's just so boring. Look. They say the same things over and over and over again. It's still like they were trying and they just gave up. I don't know. But you just look at this. I'm just running through them, just strolling by. I'm telling you, I beat too low is not even shooting anybody. This game is so boring because you feel like you're playing a video game. When you play a video game, right? Who cares? It's a boss, but it might as well be a normal zombie. But when you play this game, right, if you feel like you're playing a video game, I don't know about you guys, but when I play a video game, I play it to kind of take me out of reality, right? I play video games to you know, relieve stress, take a break, etc. And this game just doesn't do it. All I can think about is that I want this game to end. You feel like you're in a sandbox, right? And you're just killing zombies. That's what it feels like. One of those sandbox games, and you're just killing zombies. So, look at this. You guys, if you see this, right? And yes, it's on normal mode, but this is a really big issue to me. Like, this really ruined the game for me. The fact that I can do this, right? And I know you can go, oh, you can put it on hard. So I'm gonna put it on hard and be even more. Why? Just getting through all this. Don't have to shoot anybody. Look at this. This is terrible. This is why this game sucks. You look at this, right? And all I can think about is that I'm playing a video game and it looks terrible. This is one of the main things that made this game boring to me. If you guys want a more Left 4 Dead feeling, you need to play Alien Fireteam Elite. And you guys can see that there's constant bosses repeatedly coming at you. In my original video when I did this, the CPU was glitching really bad, and I was trying to make a point out of that, but it isn't doing it now. But the CPU was teleporting up there. I might do it, I might not do it, I don't know, but the CPU was teleporting constantly. Like, you're not even fearing this guy because you see him constantly. You get what I'm saying? It's like, oh, there's this big zombie, you know, it's easy to kill, right? So you guys want to get a more Left 4 Dead experience, I really suggest that you guys play Alien Fireteam Elite, because I was thinking, oh, then my cursor goes up like this for no reason. I don't know why it does this. There we go, doing weird stuff. Look, you wait around long enough, and the CPU just does weird stuff. I don't know why it glitches so much, but the cursor going up very slowly, and it's not my controller. When I play Alien Fireteam Elite, this doesn't happen. It's only on this game. It's very annoying. It's very, very annoying. But the point I was trying to make was that Alien Fireteam Elite, ironically, feels more like Left 4 Dead than the game that's supposed to be kind of like a Left 4 Dead spinoff. You don't feel like you're in a horror survival. You don't. It's just really boring. You can download any mobile app game, and you would honestly, I promise you, get the same effect from this game. You guys get what I'm saying? Anyway, I don't want to be redundant in this, and like I said, I already made a video from this, and it was very well detailed. I'm very annoyed because this game, for some reason, muted my mic. I don't know why, but the point I'm trying to make here is that it's boring in a nutshell because you feel like you're playing a video game. The graphics are terrible, and it just doesn't have that nostalgic feeling. This game honestly should be about $20 at best. And from a rating of 1 to 10, what would I give this game? I honestly would give this game a 4 or a 5, because this game is just a cliche of every other shooting zombie game ever made. And that's what this game is. But I think that covered all the bases of why this game is so boring. And I want to know what you guys think. Are you guys enjoying this game? Do you guys enjoy this game? If you do enjoy this game, please let me know why you're enjoying this game. The CPU doing more weird stuff. But let me know what you guys like about this game. Let me know if you guys like the review. Like I said, this was my first review. I'm trying something different with the channel. Hope you guys liked it. But if you guys are new to the channel, like, subscribe, and comment. If you don't want to, that's fine too. I kind of don't really care. But yeah, that's my entire review on the game, guys. Let me know in the comments below, and yeah, that's it for the video.